Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're looking at a very interesting new product from 2019, Sniki Tiki. This is a scorpion style cocktail, whatever that means. It's 9.9% alcohol, orange and pineapple, and it's from New York, Rochester, New York, and Rockwall Brewing. Malt beverage with natural flavors and food coloring.
Okay.
Okay.
So with it being orange and pineapple flavor, we expect it to be kind of like an orange pineapple type,
Drink.
kind of like juice.
I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I've never seen it until you brought it over
So
today.
we're gonna go ahead and crack this open. Yeah, I saw it. It was out there on the market, so I decided to pick it up. Since you're getting into these different styles of malt beverages.
I used to be hostile.
Okay, so it's red. It is red. It is hot pink.
They said it had red food coloring, and boy, does it.
I don't know why it's hot pink.
It's not hot pink. It's like fluorescent red.
It's pink.
Wow.
It's hot pink.
I would call it like maraschino cherry red.
Yeah.
Wait, I think you got
It's
cheated.
okay. All right, it's okay. There we go, that caloric intake again. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and taste this. It looks like something you make a snowball with.
Oh, like a snowball, the snow cone or snowball syrup.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit more about this. When I looked it up, the first name that came up said Seagram's. And then it disappeared and it came up with the two cans. And there's two different versions, the orange label and the red label, with the scorpion. And I said, Seagram's?
Well, the scorpion's only on this can. The other one is just a regular tiki looking face.
Oh, the tiki god?
Without the scorpion.
Okay. And another thing, these are the same people that make Seagram's Escapes. You know those flavored malt beverages?
So this is probably along the lines to see an escape.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're gonna go ahead and try this. Okay, the appearance, it is hot pink. I call it hot pink. Like a watermelon snowball.
Yeah.
So
No head of foam
no head.
whatsoever.
It smells like Kool-Aid. Smells like Kool-Aid.
Flavored beer. It says in the can, flavored beer.
So it smells like Kool-Aid. So we're gonna go ahead and try this.
It does smell like Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Like Kool-Aid without the flavor. When you were a kid, you did that chalkiness to it.
9.9% Kool-Aid, I guess.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and try this Kool-Aid and see what it tastes like. Oh, it's sweet. It's a sugar bomb.
It has a little spice to it, though. It's like they put a little pepper in it.
It tastes like a melted snowball.
It does taste a little bit like that. Very sugary, syrupy.
Yeah, syrup. Man, the sweetness just lingers.
Probably high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah.
Which would be considered a natural flavor because corn is natural. It's very drying. You would need water to quench your thirst after drinking this thing.
Yeah.
I bet I would hate to see the calorie count. They don't bother showing that. Hey, you know, instead of sending us this kind of stuff, why don't y'all send us Genesee Cream Ale? Because that's what they also make.
Yeah.
And that honey brown lager. Send us the honey brown lager. But we get what they send us, all right? So Seagram's Escapes are super popular around here. And the ones that are really popular or becoming popular is Seagram's Spiked. You know, the 8% versions. And we talked about this off air, how I find that the higher alcohol does better with these flavor ones. Kind of gives it more body.
Yeah.
Gives it a little more body. When you get the 5%, it's thinned out and it's just like...
Syrup water.
Yeah, it does a little better with the higher ABV. 9.9. But I'm going to tell you, it can't stand up to the club tails.
No. Honestly, I can't drink any more of this. It's too sweet. It's not my jam, so I'm gonna finish my review on this. It tastes to me I don't taste any malt beverage in it. It tastes like a melted snowball. If y'all are from Louisiana, New Orleans area, you know what a melted snowball tastes like. It's just watered down, syrupy. It's very syrupy. The flavor's there, and the alcohol is kind of like an after kick. See, you don't get any kind of like a...
Oh, it's a beer made for people that don't like beer.
Yeah,
but they want the
I wouldn't even
alcohol.
call this a beer. It's kind of like a...
Well, technically, in a legal sense, it's a beer, legally. Now, in reality,
I still wouldn't call this a beer. I would call it some kind of a...
flavored malt beverage.
Flavored beverage.
A ready-to-drink canned cocktail.
Well, is there malt in it? I mean, do we know anything
yes.
about it?
It says it's a malt beverage. I was about to tell you, I read something about how they make these. I bought something from Trader Joe's, which I did not see when I went back to Trader Joe's.
It says orange and pineapple, but you know the whole color kind of throws that off. It's almost like, to me, if you ever had anything like Hunch Punch or Jungle Juice, it's kind of like that. You know, where it's real sweet. And,
it looks like the kind of thing they would drink at the pregame LSU football games, where a lot of these young people are drinking too many of these and feel really sick.
Yeah, that's why it's
really
sick.
sick.
It's just too much. It's definitely a sharer though.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to drink a whole can.
I don't drink any more of it. I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, okay, let me say this real fast. The way they make this, because I was reading about lemon peel, the one I bought at Trader Joe's, which is sold out.
Would that be the peel or the pith?
Peel. And it was made with no coloring. So if they don't add the color, it's clear. They say what they do is they take beer, all right? Beer. And they process it like a vodka, where they just almost like distill it to where it's clear. It has no flavor and no smell, all right? So all they're doing is using the malt as a base and probably using corn syrup as a filler. They're taking that clear liquid and they're building the flavors on that. They don't want the beer flavor, they just want the candy flavor. So that's what they said they're doing with it.
Okay, well.
That makes sense, right?
I reckon. I mean, you know, if that's what they want to drink. If that's what they want to make, that's fine with me, you know.
It's not that good, but it's actually better than that.
It's not something I'm gonna chase down.
It's actually better than what we drank before.
Yeah.
Tastes better than that 420 Mango Kush.
Yeah. The absence of mango, which was its first choice.
Now that's sad, because that's like a literal craft beer that ain't as good as this. And I gave it a B minus, and then what did I say after I gulped it off camera? I was like, this ain't really a B.
No.
After I gulped the last, it had too much negativity in it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna score this a B minus also. It's like marginally good. I'm scoring it what it is, a flavored malt product.
You know what? It's not my jam, but I gotta give it a higher review than you give it. I'm gonna give it a B plus because I think they hit it right where they wanted to go with this.
With their target audience.
Yeah, they're going with somebody that would like what they would more commonly known as punch, and this has got a little kick on punch. So it's a sweetie thing. People like sweet, you know, daiquiris. It's like a melted daiquiri, you know. So if you like that, this would be something that I would put over ice though. Like some shaved ice or something, and then make your own little alcohol snowball out of it, or your own little daiquiri.
I agree with that. But still, I don't know what you paid.
Freeze it and just kind of put it in a blender to where it's like a slushy thing or something.
That would be good. But definitely do not let it warm.
No.
No way, Jose.
No.
I still would prefer the Club Tails.
Yeah.
And everybody's selling those right now, 2 for $3. So those are the way to go. That's a straight 10% flavored ale. Those are really rocking. This is a...
Well, the only one that's rocking is the watermelon flavored one.
I liked all the ones I had.
Okay.
But this was okay. You're saying it's B plus. I'm saying it's B minus. So whatever. No big stress attack.
Yeah, these flavored things are coming out all over the place.
Oh, they're everywhere you turn.
They make them, and they put them out because you know why? Because craft beer stalled. Craft beer went off in this other area of fruity tooty.
Yeah, so when they kind of stalled,
hazy daisy, blah blah. Instead of just concentrating on making really good beer and variants of the really good beer, they started making this weirdness.
Right, and so these companies,
they opened it up for these companies to come in with.
These companies say, well, hell, I mean, well, heck, if everybody wants this funky monkey stuff, we'll make funky monkey stuff too, but we'll sell it for $2 for $3.
Yeah.
And you can get the same kind of,
Hey, you want a 10% alcohol beverage? Yeah, we'll make it. Oh, you want it sweet? We'll make it.
and you can get it for cheap.
Yeah, you don't want it to taste like beer because that's craft beer now. It doesn't taste like beer anymore.
So, you're
And
right.
it's
They
like
set themselves
now,
up
when-
to, they set themselves
when
up to be
When I
targeted.
want a beer, when I want a really good beer, I go either Bavarian, German, or that area that makes the beer with the laws where it's really good.
Or
beer.
Modelo Negra.
Yeah.
Modelo Especial.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You're right. They set themselves up so that these companies like Genesee, which is who this really is, can come in and say, okay, we'll put this kind of stuff out now. And it must be popular because everywhere you turn, you see a new one come out, and they're selling like crazy.
They are.
Okay, well, that's not our problem. We're just talking about it. Some people will get
I
mad.
would say that this would be in the candy stores, or in some cases they may be called sweet shops. These would definitely sell there.
Yeah, in the candy store of beer, this is fine.
Right.
So Laissez Les Bon, and look at liquor, Fireball everywhere you turn. Apple flavored this, blueberry flavored beer, whiskey.
This is going right along those lines. If
Pecan,
that's what you
whiskey.
want. And
All right, so whatever the case is, Laissez Les Bon Temps Relais, and y'all come on down to Southeastern Louisiana.
right. And let's not forget pecan and peach liquor.
Pecan and peach liquor.